Hi everyone, welcome back to our DBMS complete course. So in the previous video we have discussed the advantage and the disadvantage of the DBMS. So today we are going to learn about the different types of DBMS, one of the frequently asked topics in the interview and as well as the exams. So let's start. So did you know that not all the database work in the same way? Okay. Some stores data like a tree, some like a network, while modern applications use tables to organize information. Okay. So in today's video, we will explore the four major types of DBMS with simple real-world examples. By the end of this video, you will easily understand which type is used where. Okay, so let's discuss what are types of DBMS. Okay, so basically DBMS can organize and manage data in different ways depending on the application requirement. Okay, so based on how the data is stored and related, DBMS is mainly classified into the main four types. Okay, four types. So number one is hierarchical. Hierarchical DBMS. Okay, number two is network DBMS. Number three is RDBMS, that is relational database. Okay, relational database management system. Relational database management system. Okay, and the fourth one is, or we can say the last one is object oriented DBMS. Okay, that is double O DBMS. Okay, that is double O DBMS. So let's understand each one with an example. Okay, so number one is hierarchical. Hierarchical DBMS. So basically, the hierarchical DBMS organizes data in a tree-like structure. Okay, tree-like structure. It basically organizes the data in a tree-like structure. Okay, each parent record can have multiple childs record. Okay, let me tell you an example. Okay, let's consider a company. This is a company. Okay, inside this company we have CEO. Okay, then manager. Okay, then team lead, and then employee. Okay, so we can say every employee reports to only one manager. Okay, one manager, and this is exactly how the hierarchical DBMS works. So it works tree-like structure. Okay, and the tree-like structure. This is a main company, and this is a CEO. This is a manager. This is a team lead, and this is an employee. Okay, so there are also some advantages of the hierarchical DBMS. Number one is a simple structure. Structure is very simple. Simple structure. Number second is fast data access for hierarchical data. Okay. So these are some advantages of the hierarchical DBMS, and on the other side, there are some disadvantages of the hierarchical DBMS. That is, basically, it is difficult to manage the complex relationship. Okay, and the one child cannot have multiple parents. Okay, one child cannot have multiple parents. Okay, so there is a one-to-one relationship is there. Okay, number second is network DBMS. Okay, so network DBMS is also similar as of the hierarchical model. Okay, but here a child record can have multiple parents. Okay, means one child have multiple parents. Okay, in the hierarchical one there is one-to-one relationship, but in the network DBMS there is one-to-many relationship is there. Okay, let's consider an example. Let's say Let's say imagine student studying in a multiple data subject. Okay, this is a student which is studying a multiple data subject. Studying multiple data subject. One student can enroll in DBMS. Okay, this is, let's say, a DBMS, and the operating system as well as the computer networks. Okay, so similarly, one subject can have many students. Okay, this creates a many to many relationship which is supported by the network DBMS. Okay, so the advantage is supports complex relationship. Okay, sometimes the relationship is very complex. Okay, uh, better flexibility than hierarchical DBMS. Okay, and on the similar side there is some disadvantage that is more complex to design and maintain. Okay, so third one is relational DBMS. Okay, so relation DBMS basically stores data in the form of rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns. Okay, so and the relationship between tables are created using mm, some constraints like a primary key and the foreign key. Okay, the relationship. Okay, let's consider an example. Let's consider we have a one student table. Okay, inside that we have a one student ID and name. Okay, and let's say student ID is 1 2, name is Jyoti and Rahul. Okay, and similarly on the another side we have another table that is courses. Okay, so here is a course ID. Okay, and the course name, the course name, the course ID, let's say C101. Okay, C101, and course is SQL. Okay, the course is SQL, and on the another side we have a third table that is a normal table. Here the student id as well as the course id. Okay, the student id is, let's say, 1, and the course id is C101. Okay, so this is the mostly wide used type of DBMS in today's. Okay, so there are some example of DBMS that is MySQL. Okay, MySQL, Oracle database, PostgreSQL Server. These are some example of RDBMS. Okay, and there are some advantages of the DBMS, RDBMS as well. That is easy to manage, the security is high, it supports the SQL, and it reduces the redundancy. Okay, now come with the fourth one, the last one, that is object oriented DBMS. Mainly among these four, this is most commonly used, that is relation database. Okay, we store data in table as in form of rows and columns. Okay. So object oriented DBMS store data in objects instead of the tables. Okay, stores data in as objects instead of tables. Okay, let's consider an example. Let's say we have a one car object. Okay, it contains car name, model, engine, and function like start and stop. Okay, so instead of storing only data, object oriented DBMS store both data as well as the method together. Okay, this is a method, the function, the start and stop. Okay, so basically this type is commonly used in software development and the application involving the complex objects such as CAD system or multimedia application. Okay, so among these, I have already discussed among this one is the most important, that is relation database management system. Okay, so let's come with the interview questions. So first question, which type of DBMS is mostly commonly used? Okay, so basically as discussed, the relation DBMS is mostly used because it store data in table as in form of rows and columns, and it supports SQL and provide the high security. Okay, and also efficiently handle the large amount of data. Okay, and the another question is name the four types of DBMS. So this is four type of DBMS, that is hierarchical DBMS. We store data in tree-like structure. Okay, network DBMS same as of hierarchical, but many-to-many relationship is there. In hierarchical, one-to-one is there. Relation database store data in table as in form of rows and columns, as well as the object-oriented store data as an object instead of the tables. Okay, so today we have learned four types of DBMS with simple real-world examples. Okay, among them, relation DBMS is the most popular and is used by the most modern applications. So in the next video, we will discuss the DBMS architecture. Okay, thank you.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।